Hey everybody, so last week we were talking about questions you should ask yourself before moving into an RV. After that video, down in the comments, a lot of people asked if we would be willing to share what it costs us on a monthly basis to do this full time. And we decided, sure, why not? Well, we can do that. And what we are going to share are the numbers that we spend just for the RV full-time lifestyle. We're not including entertainment and food, and of course our most expensive bill, the little bell back here. So this is just RV related, I suppose you could say. So we'll start off with campgrounds. Campgrounds are a big deal for us. We travel and move every 5 to 7 days, so we never get a monthly rate. We never get a weekly rate. We are always paying the maximum rate, which is the daily rate. So this is something that could really vary for you if you can snag those great deals and take advantage of a monthly rate at a campground or something like that. But we spend, on average, per month, $1,120 a month just in campgrounds alone.
Whew.
Yeah. Keeping with that same theme of every 5 to 7 days moving means that we are also spending a lot in fuel. It is costing us $561 on average per month to continue to move the RV. All right, so next up is oil changes. And I feel like a broken record because we move every 5 to 7 days. We are going through a lot of oil changes. So oil changes is adding up to be about $35 a month. So propane, which we thought was going to be very expensive, really hasn't been too bad for us in general, because I guess we're at the campgrounds most of the time. We're not using a whole lot of our propane. And it works out to be $15 a month on average, which it's our lowest bill, so it's great. Next, it would be our repairs and maintenance. That works out to be $98 a month on average for us. And again, it's, with moving around so much, it's a lot of wear and tear on the vehicle. It's a lot of opportunities for things to shake, rattle, and break and stuff like that. The only positive thing would be is that we do a lot of the maintenance and repairs and everything. I do a lot of the maintenance and repairs on the RV ourselves, and that does save a little bit of cost.
So next we have our RV and car insurance. So we have bundled insurance, which we're never really sure if that actually really does save you anything, but ours costs $226 a month for our insurance for both the RV and the car. We also have internet hotspots that we use. We have a Verizon hotspot and we have an AT&T hotspot so that we make sure we have coverage wherever we go. Some places one works, the other doesn't. Sometimes they both work. It works. It's been working pretty well for us to use those. We need internet for everything we do. And that costs us $180 a month between the two hotspots.
And the hotspots are really important to us because the hotspots is what connects us to you and everybody else in the world.
The next thing is our Escapees mail forwarding service. So between the forwarding service, scanning our mail, and also forwarding our mail and the postage that costs, that runs us $55 a month. That cost is pretty variable depending on how fast you want your mail, how frequent you want your mail because of the postage. Sometimes we have to get things forwarded express or 2-day because we're going to be leaving an area quickly. So that cost can get a little higher if you're doing things like that.
Next is laundry. Something that we didn't have to worry about too much while we were in the apartment. It isn't that terrible though. Actually, it's $26 a month on average, which isn't really that bad. And it's the positive or the plus to that is that when we go to the laundromats, we can bring everything and we're doing all of our wash all at the same time. So we're taking up like 4 or 5 washers and we're done in an hour and a half?
The next thing is our RV loan payment. So that is running us $572 a month. It just is what it is.
Yep, that's what it is. We consider that to be our rent/mortgage. So for $572, that's not too bad. But when you include
campgrounds and fuel to that $572, it may be more or less than what you might be paying in a house.
Yeah. Plus all these other items that we just mentioned gives us a grand total
$2,888 a month.
And you might be like, what? and rightfully so. So for us, coming from a small town in Virginia, to live in an apartment with our utilities and our cable and internet was under $1,600. So to jump up this much was a big adjustment for us. If you live maybe in New York, you might look at $2,800 and be like, man, that's a steal. I don't know. Cost of living in New York's kind of high. And that's why we said, for some people, RVing can be very cheap. And for some people, it can be very expensive. We hope that these numbers help you. We hope that you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs down. If you did,
No. If you like it, give it a thumbs up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down.
Don't break his heart. Give him a thumbs up.
It's okay. So, thanks everybody. Take care. Safe travels. Be good to one another. When you see people, smile. Just not like that.
Or like this.
See yous. Bye.
Bye.